MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Cody Bellinger aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after this. Sal Romano will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last out.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the shortstop, number 31.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Mark Sagunas, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League. William Houck is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher. But
oh, look at the sliding stop in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Giancarlo Stanton now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. Not to jinx him or anything, but he'll be looking to lengthen his hitting streak here.
And you get above 20 games, you start thinking about it every at-bat when you take that donut off on the on-deck circle. 25, starting to get into some rarefied air.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The right fielder,
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Bellinger on third with 2 out. Hard liner toward short. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Leading off to the short, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Alexi Valdez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alexi Valdez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. To 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now batting, Jacob Stallings. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Oh, and he has some. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
He's going, running.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball to straightaway left. Valenzuela is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryant.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that ends the inning. 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Teoscar Hernandez becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jose Valenzuela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Parker Childers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. To short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Valenzuela is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
With one swing of the bat, he puts himself in the 2020 club. I'm not going to hate on it. Not my style. But a lot of guys are hitting 20 bombs in the game today. What impresses me the most, when he gets on the base paths, he changes the entire game.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting fun.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Standing in, John Machado back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Valdez.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Alex Bregman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Back goes Stanton to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
For the Yankees, the catcher.
Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now back, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's pitch.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, the reigning batting champion in the American League. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 34 home runs now on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Teoscar Hernandez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got it.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valenzuela comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Manny.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Sagunas is calling for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Digging in next will be Bryant. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one also hit deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 24 home runs for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Malcolm Macias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Grounder down the line at third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Valenzuela will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, look at Machado. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, shortstop, Uchida.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, John Uchida. He flew out in his last at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Behind 0-2 now. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Still 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Cody.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bellinger.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 36 on the year for him as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, he showed right there, Wade. He's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Digging in once again, Jacob Stallings. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw to third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third. Bregman has it. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now that.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Mark Sagunas. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Gregory
Polanco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Alexi Valdez.
Into the box, Alexi Valdez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This is line to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder to the track, to the wall. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in. The ball is gone. To straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-roll, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of the park.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
At the plate now, Manny Machado. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the fourth home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Fielded cleanly, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here comes Teoscar Hernandez. Is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Valenzuela. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye, this one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Agustin Encarnacion comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now batting.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Next will be the designated hitter, Parker Childers, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next to the Tigers, the shortstop, John Uchida.
Here's the first pitch to him. John Uchida comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Mark Sagunas is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just hung in there on that one. Last breath for the Tigers. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
24-0 the final this afternoon. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Sal Romano earns his 5th winner of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. William Houck struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.